If you have completed your accounting and finance degree, or maybe business management, and you have decided that you want a career in investment banking or private equity, or you want to work for hedge funds companies, then I would advise that the CFA qualification would be best suited for you. Okay, let's talk about recognition of the qualifications for ACCA as well as the CFA. Now, the good news is both qualifications are recognized worldwide. When it comes to the ACCA, I would say that you would take approximately 3.5, maybe 4 years to complete the exam. Same goes for the CFA qualification. However, you have to bear in mind that these are professional qualifications and professional exams, so it will require a dedicated amount of study time as well as research. With ACCA, you will require, as well as passing the exams, 36 months of work experience, which should be certified by a mentor. When it comes to the CFA, the requirement is 48 months. Now, don't worry, you can also acquire the experience while you are studying for both exams. So both the experience will count towards the end after you have passed your exams. And the good news is, if you have accumulated proven work experience, when you pass the exam, you could have the ACCA designated letters after your name, and same would go for the CFA qualification. Okay, let's talk about the different levels of the ACCA qualification as well as the CFA qualification. The main difference here is the ACCA qualification has 3 levels and they are varied in nature. By that I mean level 1 involves things like management accounting, financial accounting. Level 2 will also include corporate and business law, as well as performance management, a little bit of financial management, financial reporting as well, and audit. And when it comes to level 3 of ACCA, again, you do the advanced papers, financial reporting, a bit of business analysis, now called strategic business leader, and then you go on to choose the options. In any case, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can analyze the different levels of the ACCA qualification. When it comes to the CFA qualification, it is not that varied, meaning the 3 levels will mostly focus on more or less the same areas, but going into a little bit more details. For instance, level 1 of the CFA qualification will focus a lot on ethical standards and introduction into investment and analysis tools. Level 2 will cover components such as asset valuation and a little bit of portfolio analysis. And level 3 will dive a little bit deeper into how you value businesses and the investment analysis tools that you will require to work in that particular segment. Okay, let's talk about the job potentials when it comes to the ACCA qualification and the CFA. Earlier, I told you that the ACCA qualification is quite varied in nature, meaning you could work as an audit manager or tax manager, or you can work as an accountant in an accounting firm. You can also work as a corporate banker. You can also work in investment and research if you choose financial management as your pathway. So when it comes to the ACCA, the career pathways are quite a lot, to be honest. And same goes for the CFA qualification. You can work as a junior analyst and working your way up to a senior analyst in a company. You can also work as an investment planner, as a financial advisor. As a matter of fact, most of the people who work on Wall Street have the CFA qualification. You can also work for the banking industry, and also as an accountant if you choose to be an accountant with your CFA qualification. So the roles and responsibilities and the career prospects really can vary. Now, the earning potentials for both qualifications are quite good. I would say when it comes to the earning potential, maybe the CFA has a little bit of an edge over ACCA. This is just my opinion. But of course, you can work your way up if you have done the ACCA qualification, and the possibilities of you becoming a finance director or chief financial officer and a CEO even of a company is there for you to take. So all the best if you have chosen the ACCA as your preferred qualification, or even the CFA as your choice of qualification. Both are equally good in their own respective manner.